In this video, I'm going to go over problems that are similar to what's on your 3.04 quiz. So let's first write the equation 3x minus y equals 5 in slope-intercept form. Remember that slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b. The key idea here is that in slope-intercept form, the y is by itself. So that's going to be our goal. We want to get y by itself on one side of our equation. So we have 3x minus y equals 5. Well, the reason y is not by itself is because 3x is right here, right? So we're going to do the opposite of 3x to move it to the other side of the equation. Well, this 3x is a positive 3x. So the opposite of a positive 3x would be to subtract 3x from both sides. So when I subtract 3x from both sides, on the left side I have negative y equals, and then I'm just going to go ahead and kind of write this in slope-intercept form because I know that I want my x term to be first, and then I have the value of b. So I'm going to write this as negative 3x and then plus 5. Well, I want to get y alone, but still in this equation, y is totally not by itself, right? Because there's that negative in front, meaning I have a negative 1. So I need to divide every single thing in my equation by negative 1. So when I do that on the left, I have y equals negative 3 divided by negative 1 is positive 3. So I have 3x. Positive 5 over negative 1 is going to be minus 5. So now this is my equation in slope-intercept form. Now let's write the equation 2x minus 3y equals 12 in slope-intercept form. Once again, remember that slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b, so I need to get y by itself on one side of my equation. So I have 2x minus 3y equals 12. So I'm going to start off by moving the 2x. So this is a positive 2x, so I'm going to subtract 2x from both sides. So when I do that, I'm left with, on the left, negative 3y equals, and then on the right, negative 2x plus 12. Now, in order to get y by itself, I need to divide everything by negative 3. So when I divide by negative 3, on the left side I have y. Negative 2 over negative 3 will be 2 over 3, and then we have x. And then plus 12 over negative 3 is going to be minus 4. So we have y equals 2/3 x minus 4. So now let's figure out what is the slope of the line described by 6x plus 7y equals 13. So you can see this equation is in standard form, right? In standard form, you can't just look at the equation and figure out the slope. We need our equation to be in slope-intercept form in order to figure out the value of m, which is the slope. So we have 6x plus 7y equals 13. So now, in order to get y by itself, I'm going to start off by subtracting 6x from both sides. So when we do that, on the left side, 6x and minus 6x cancel, and then we have 7y equals negative 6x plus 13. So when we do that, what we actually have to do now is divide everything by 7 in order to get y by itself. So when we do that, we get y equals negative 6 over 7x plus 13 over 7. Remember that whatever's with x is the value of the slope. So the slope, m, will be negative 6 over 7. Now let's graph 4x plus 5y equals 20. So remember, when we want to graph an equation, we want it to be in slope-intercept form. So this is in standard form, so we need to rearrange it to be in slope-intercept form in order to be able to graph it. So I'm going to start off by doing the opposite of 4x and subtract 4x from both sides. So on the left side, I have 5y equals, on the right, 4x plus 20. So now I'm going to divide everything by 5. And when we do that on the left side, we have y equals negative 4 over 5x plus 20 over 5, which is 4. So negative 4 over 5 is my value of m, and 4 is the value of b. So if b is 4, that means I have a y-intercept at 0, 4. So I'm going to go to 4, and I'm going to put my y-intercept there. M equals negative 4 over 5 means that my slope is going to be down 4 and right 5. So I'm going to go down 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm going to go right 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once I plot these 2 points, I can connect them to form the graph of my line. Now let's write an equation that represents the graph of the line shown in the figure. So if we're going to write an equation, we're going to look at this graph and then write it in slope-intercept form. So we have y equals mx plus b. So when we do this, we're going to say, okay, the value of the y-intercept is 5. So that means that b equals 5. And then the value of the slope, which is m, is going to be determined using this other point, right? So to get from this point to the second point, I'm going to go right 1, and then I'm going to go up 2. So when I do that, my slope is going to be 2 over 1, which equals a slope of 2. So the equation that represents this line is going to be y equals 2x plus 5. So now you just need to figure out which answer choice matches the line that is given by this equation.